It's Sean Abbott again from the Dead Crossing. We're doing another game review for the Nintendo NES today, and today we're going to be playing a game called Rush Rover. Rush Rover is a 2D top-down style shooter. When I first had a look at this, I thought, oh, it resembles Smash TV, but it's not as gimmicky and as humorous as that. It's a bit more cyberpunk style gameplay. It's developed and published by Ratalaker Games and Indinova. Ratalaker Games we've covered before from a review of Random Heroes, which was quite a fun game to play. You can check that out. It's on the Nintendo Dad's YouTube channel. And they also have another game in their collection called Foxylands. Indinova are known for a game called Heaven Dust and Devil Slayer, two games that I haven't played myself, but we'll jump straight into the action. There's two modes to this game. There's an arcade mode, and as you can see here, dodge mode. Arcade mode is basically the usual gameplay for this game. Dodge mode is a bit more of a challenge style mode where you've got no firing capabilities and you're basically just dodging enemy fire. So yeah, it does host multiplayer or co-op mode, so not tried that myself, but I think it might be that you can either play both locally. I'm not sure if there's any online capability to play two different switches, so we'll jump into a new one player game. So there's the controls there. We've got action, A, B is switch, which I haven't actually tried using that yet, so I'm not sure what that does. Item screen, both of us different modifications that we can do. Map screen shows us as map. Now one thing you might want to note is that every time you die in this game and you have to restart, the map isn't the same as what you previously went to. It's all randomly generated, so they do change every single time. We've got R is fire, but you can use the right analog stick to fire as well. And R is skill, and ZR is fire, but I just use the right analog stick to direct and shoot at the same time. And there's a dash capability for if you're having to move out of the way of things. This little bot here, you can buy expansions which allow you to have different weapons, and a second little probe floating around. And down here is a transfer station, which when you open up your map like this, you could transfer to different areas of the map if you want to go back. So we'll go straight in. It's pretty hectic, fast-paced action. It starts off quite slow with just enemies that run towards you, not many that shoot. And the deeper you get into the game, the more crazy the firing gets. There's areas that you can cover, like hide under cover here, but they can be destroyed by you or the enemy, so it's not always the best place to hide. Not really done a right lot with the game itself. Been really busy, but for what I have played, it is fun. It's challenging. It's cost me a few lives so far. We'll go up. So you've got different areas. So up there is to level 1, and slowly down to this one. This way it'll increase the amount of enemies and how often they attack, and the walls also attack you. You can either choose to maintain at about the level that you're comfortable at until you've got more firepower, or you can just boss straight through and repair station there. So I chose this game to review because I absolutely loved Smash TV as a kid. I used to play it all the time. So I quite like this game genre. So, probe, ammo, and more ammo. We don't need that. Yeah, I liked the gameplay of Smash TV, that constant barrage of firing and dodging and weaving in and out. This game's exactly the same. And the enemies get faster and the fire rate gets quicker. Makes it a lot harder to dodge. Also, some of the maps vary in size, so each room might be of a different size, so you don't have as much room to run around, which can cause a lot of issues as in trying to dodge and weave past everybody. Also, the higher up you get, or the further into the levels you get, the enemies just start dropping from the sky. We'll see if we can upgrade anything. Booster. And into level 3. So boost, I think it improves the cooldown rate for the dash button. As you can see there, then the little indications there that they're going to drop to show that the that's where the enemies are coming from. Now, those little orbs are awful. They spout more little orbs, and they're troublesome to avoid, to say the least, and they take some damage to destroy them. And as I said earlier, this room's one of those that's quite small, and this area in the middle that you can't cross over. That makes it difficult to move around. It's not a fairly bad price game. I think it's around the £6 or $6 mark. So for what it is, that's a keychain which I need to unlock this door here. My key chip. So it's not a bad game to pick up for the price. You're going to constantly You're going to constantly be challenged, and obviously the more you play it, the better you're going to get dodging and weaving through the enemy attacks. So it's one of those that you can keep coming back to and improve your gameplay experience by getting further and further into it. Wait a minute, what we'll do is we'll quit this one or die. Judging by the amount of enemies that are coming after me now, I think death is the quickest way of me jumping in to show you the dodge mode. The dodge mode is really intense. I think it's the enemies that you'd probably come across, or even the bosses that you'd come across later on in the game, that you've got to stand and try and dodge the fire of. The end. So you get a bit of a breakdown. I think I lasted 5 minutes, cleared 4 areas, unscathed in 3 of the 4 kills. That's quite a lot of kills. So we'll jump into the main menu. I'm going to show you a very quick run through the dodge mode. So we jump dodge mode, and we can either choose to have 1 life, 2 lives, or 3 lives. So we'll go with a 2 life, just try it. Take caution, and like I said, there's no fire capability. I can't fire anything. I can boost, but that's about it. So it is all about dodging through all the attacks. What you can't see in the top right hand corner is you do have a health and armor kind of gauge, but I inadvertently covered myself. Wow. Covered it up with my face. Try that again. So yeah, if you're a fan of the old, like I keep referring to Smash TV because that's really the only top-down dodge shooter type that I used to play as a kid. But if you're a big fan of that, you'll enjoy this. The soundtrack for it is really good as well. It's a really like cyber upbeat kind of soundtrack. It fits really well with the game and the gameplay that's going on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little review. Obviously, if it's your first time here to the Nintendo Dads channel, please click the subscribe button. They do have a Patreon as well and a Discord if you want to join in on that. Thank you very much for listening and watching.